Did you ever notice how in the Bible, whenever God needed to punish someone, or make an example, or whenever God needed a killing, he sent an angel? Did you ever wonder what a creature like that must be like? A whole existence spent praising your God, but always with one wing dipped in blood. Would you ever really want to see an angel?
Yeah. They're not ready. Yeah.
Organized threat. Top one on the beat.
Yeah.
Poetic death.
Speak to him, man.
Yo.
Let him know where you're coming from.
I walk the line of the aftermath. My spirit evolves into a being that remains undiscovered by the gods. The individual, scientifically unknown to man. You criticize, but you still don't understand. My voice remains forever like a radio wave, penetrating the galaxies through the darkest of days. Try to pass me, you can never match me. I hold my own, the cyclone. Who can match my top speed? Revolutionary mind still in effect, and I remain P-Town until I see some progress. Situation difficult, woven through the galaxies. You unlock the gates with the change in your anatomy. Peep the message, bullets stay infinite. Verbal AK spit, turn you into hollow man. Take a deep breath, you running out of oxygen. The verbal lyricism, introducing ancient scriptures. Styles producing vortex inside the beast. Unleash the pain and misery. Battle warlocks, got a hidden code like orthodox. It only takes one shot to see you deceased. Lyrically, send the word to your boys on the streets. They could try to battle me, but the word is that poetic death spit flows comparable to a chemical substance, critical, too complex for the simple individual. Light shining, my sense of negativity has rating. Trigger pulses in my brain, my mind's elevating. I'm assisted by that organized fam. Bring justice to my flows, bloody nose, awake the chosen. Fuck this, your style never on my level. While you talk shit, I'm eating bone marrow with the devil. 17 fucker, on top of that, my mom's is a hard worker. I'm a lethal weapon like Danny Glover. Kill you Jet Li style. Metaphors like the Wu-Tang Clan and Shaolin. Understanding of the fallen of men, wide open. Newscast, fake politician, the underground man is running the system. You a victim to the rhyme, I got you hypnotized. I don't need to pack a 9, cuz POETICBETHEMOST. Wicked, erase your fucking presence in an instant. Like rubber to a piece of paper hitting off my shit list. You're amateurs, your presence is a memory. Your life is ancient history, cause death is guaranteed to be. On top of that, like Bobcats, witness to the show. And motherfuckers said I couldn't flow, for show. I must have been out of my mind to think that God had a plan for me to rhyme. You talking about the bitches, the hoes, the money, the clothes. Your flow ain't shit to the underground Joe. So take a step back and witness history in the making. Commercial genocide I'm creating. The mouth is the barrel, my mind is the chamber. Unleashing hollow points to the world, bring the danger. Organized threat, we're everlasting. We writing history books with methods unmatched, but you still don't understand this. I'll break it down in dimensions, though I think you lack the skills to comprehend it. But fuck it, high vocabulary, get a dictionary. I'm everlasting, my fam stay blessed. Infect your DNA, twist out and travel through your bloodstream. Have your body looking all retarded on the scene. Supreme individuality, I still remain the king amongst the maggots that approach me. And you can quote me.
We want one thing. We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.
Yeah, brett. All praise to the God. Yeah, these motherfuckers ain't ready. Yeah. Let's educate them. It's like
I rage war right here in the streets. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe.
It's war with the gods this year. Represent.
the burning rock, let me set this motherfucker off to Babylon, where I justify a living God. The holy war, encrypted with the metaphor. You undermine, mesmerized by my fucking rhymes. Try to challenge my facade, disintegrate the demon. I walk on top of clouds, fear the heathen, lurking in the shadows, patiently awaiting battle. The battle scar shogun, ripping out your mandible. 413 was born in 89 with the pen in my right hand. See God through my right eye, pointing at the skyline. Salvation to the people, split the sea like Moses, then navigate the people. Pharaoh, kill you with the arrow, decapitate your thought process, then I'll feed you to the cattle. This goes for anybody, the wicked MC. You'll need a motherfucking army to try to stop me.
I wage war right here in the streets. There's a war going on outside, oh man, it's safe. It's war with the gods this year, represent. I rage war right here in the streets. There's a war going on outside, oh man, it's safe. It's war with the gods this year, represent.
Part 2, I'm forever on that raw shit. The microchip couldn't store the thoughts I process. Tone it down, God, and hand me the torch. Let me be the fallen angel that delivers the dirty work. A menace to society, standing on the front line. The armor of the Gemini, giving out a battle cry. We traded war stories, swinging swords like shinobi. Poetic death and vision, get to know me. You motherfuckers couldn't silence my tongue. I spit bars that'll melt the hollow tip of a gun. See, this shit could be fun when I'm ripping out your lungs, cause the thought that I speak brings life to the sun. Homie, the war has begun. Now you're left with two choices. Join me on the battlefield, fuck your record deal. Standing on the edge of the earth, I make that shit hurt. The definition of a revolutionary soldier.
I rage war right here in the streets. There's a war going on outside, oh man, it's safe. It's war with the gods this year, represent. I rage war right here in the streets. There's a war going on outside, oh man, it's safe. It's war with the gods this year, represent.
Digging the trenches, preparing for war. There's a battle going on, you better hide your son. Overshadow existence, you got resistance. I'll bring it down with Poetic's assistance. Oversaturated lands with over-selfish people, hiding the goods while bastards steal from the hood. I'm camping out in the woods, developing plans. I'm forming some plans, full of followers and my fans. Inflicted deadly wounds with these bare hands. You better warn your mans, I'm crushing you like soda cans. The band of brothers united on this evil land, connected by your mind, surprising you like hidden minds. The solution to the problems of the mankind. I'm stitching eyes closed, leaving you all blind. I represent the struggles and frustration of all kind. Think of me as messenger as you look behind.
I rage war right here in the streets. There's a war going on outside, oh man, it's safe. It's war with the gods this year, represent. I rage war right here in the streets. There's a war going on outside, oh man, it's safe. It's war with the gods this year, represent.
The masterminds behind this great conspiracy have absolute control of all of our mass communications media, especially television, the radio, the press, and Hollywood. We all know that our State Department, the Pentagon, and the White House have brazenly proclaimed that they have the right and the power to manage the news, to tell us not the truth, but what they want us to believe. They have seized that power on orders from their masters of the great conspiracy. And the objective is to brainwash the people into accepting the phony peace state, to transform the United States into an enslaved unit of the United Nations one world government.
I'm the type to get your mind right. The rugged MC, evaluate the crime when I speak. The revolutionary with an anarchist mentality. I speak my mind regardless of authorities around me. The vision of democracy, a victim to the tragedy, assassination of the JFK family. The blood of communism flowing through the minds of Christians like nuclear warfare, predicted by Einstein. I had to fall back and redirect the message. And yes, I was fortunate to run across the blessing. You guessing, half the time you open your mouth, so let the intellectuals become your reason for sound. Speak to them. Time to separate the false from the facts. Elevate your mind, young man, your freedom's been hacked. Now you living in a time where you gotta stay strapped. We fight for freedom, poetic death, I recognize the demon. Time to separate the false from the facts. Elevate your mind, young man, your freedom's been hacked. Now we living in a time where you gotta stay strapped. We fight for freedom. Yo, speak, man, educate these people.
What's wrong with the world today? Too many ways they can take all of our rights and put us in a cage. In this day and age, you gotta stay sage. You either need a blade or a fucking 12 gauge. I'm sick of the wool being pulled over our eyes. Just knowing some truth is truly sublime. All the slime in the government committing war crimes, trying to make it so we can't get out the mind's prison. You might say I'm lacking patriotism, but I'm speaking the world's defenses. Cause pretty soon we'll all have to climb fences and dig trenches. FEMA camps will have us starving to death defenseless, using us like workbenches and human wrenches. All the suspenses and false pretenses create excuses just to go on the offensive. We're being held responsible for too many expenses when we can't even feed ourselves. It seems senseless. How can anybody live and not get pissed when a Christian these days can be considered a terrorist because they have faith, morals, and beliefs somewhat similar to what they did to Indian chiefs, taking land, raping the women, extreme deceit, slaughter in exchange for casinos, get us hooked to gambling and take all of our dough. The grand manipulation of the gas flow, the chip that's micro will be able to show what street that you're on and where you're gonna go, how many stops you've made, and whether you're moving fast or slow. Before I'm cold with a tag on my toe, I'd like to see us grow, expose the shallow. The government's a shadow, Illuminati control, automatics in your face if you take the metro. The bombings on 7/7 weren't done by Joe Schmo. A drill was being done that followed the whole show. McVeigh, a lone bomber, and wackos at Waco. I found holes in your stories. It's not a joke. We have reports of multiple bombs. You must have misspoke. One truck bomb couldn't have caused the damage. I don't usually say this, but goddamn it, if your FBI could all be alive, why couldn't you alert all the husbands and wives? You could have saved a lot of babies' lives. The proof lies within the archives. And David Koresh, he felt that he was blessed. He wanted to finish the seals and then he would have left. You talked on the phone and you granted his requests. Out of all of his friends, you acted like his best, but soon afterwards you came for the arrest. He might have been a mental mess, but you always kill innocent people and you never confess. You could never compete with the power that Christ suggests. So priests that molest better decide to digress. Keep a thick vest, you don't have one, then you better invest in one to protect your chest. I'm gonna aim at the neck, cause what you say is etched. You can't take it back, you're in bed with OPEC. You're taking most of my paycheck, too many taxes. They want the streets cashless, new ways to track us through the use of internet caches. Infowars.com reaching the masses. Study the world trade's ashes. Forensic show gases and chemical acids used so the support columns could be blasted. To be exact, it was thermate. The Twin Towers fell almost at a free fall rate. The wicked have been allowed to infiltrate. The people took the bait across all 50 states. They played us like Saddam and Osama were teammates. I'm trying to narrate a story way beyond Watergate. Bush wants to dictate, he and Hitler equate. We can't wait until they come knocking to decide our fate. Time doesn't stand still, take advantage of free will. The Patriot Act negates the Constitution. I can hear the founding fathers demanding retribution. Our water and air is being filled with pollution. We gotta stop the use of problem reaction solution, or we're gonna see direct results of nuclear fusion. You wage wars on drugs that people are using, but statistics keep rising because you're supplying. People keep crying, fighting and dying. The war on terror is the same. The funding you gained back from Oklahoma City didn't stop the planes. More security money from planes didn't help London and Spain's trains. All the shit helps you win campaigns. It's inhumane to do what you do in vain, especially the man from Kennebunkport, Maine. His reign was illegally obtained. Catherine Harris is the name. Tell me we don't need a change, and if you do, then you're fucking insane. Poetic death.
Yeah, that organized
You spread knowledge in the West.
No problem.
I got the East.
Yeah.
666, mark of the beast.
Illuminati.
Open your mind.
Ain't ready, man. I still see the microchips planted in the future. Whatever, man. Poetic death. And speak. Educating people, man.
My father's no different than any other powerful man. Any man who's responsible for other people. Like a senator or a president.
You know how naive you sound.
Why?
Senators and presidents don't have men killed.
Oh. Who's being naive, Kay?
It's the real, organized threat for the masses. The real, elevate the mind with the transcript. Original, MC, you would never match me. I walk amongst the physical, transcend the spiritual. It's the real, organized threat for the masses. The real, elevate the mind with the transcript. Original, MC, you would never match me. I walk amongst the physical, transcend the spiritual. Question, what's the answer to analogies woven through dimensions, the soul's immortality? Constantly they battle me, apocalyptic strategies that criticize their God but forever speak blasphemy. I'm the type to get your mind right, accumulate kinetic energy, blast it at your playwright. Your people are phony, so I'm sitting back watching hip-hop. You like bitch fucking dick on the spot. Commercial ass rappers got you confused. You think you hardcore, homie, cause you banging their crew. What the fuck? You need to stand in line like the rest, cause organized threat denominates the world like the Atlas. I told you before that we ain't playing no more, homie. From P-Town to Oxnard, OX to P. Revolutionary, put a spark in the streets and your fist in the air as we intercept your frequencies. It's the real, organized threat for the masses. The real, elevate the mind with the transcript. Original, MC, you would never match me. I walk amongst the physical, transcend the spiritual. It's the real, organized threat for the masses. The real, elevate the mind with the transcript. Original, MC, you would never match me. I walk amongst the physical, transcend the spiritual. The poltergeist on the stage, I rock the ages. Mathematical equations comparable to pi 3.14, the science of the gods. Bring the dead back to life when I purify the Atma. That's transcript when I elevate the mind. Unlock the third eye, embedded between the hemispheres. Neglect the fear and swing swords of the ancients. My style defies what you believe in an instant. Wander the land, looking for no man's land. Armageddon is ever deepening. Religiously they pity me, but I remain the entity. They remain forever in stones. Create a wall and sustain the unknown. Afraid of their potential, written in codes, and put the faith in no religion. Bowing under gods, recognize the verdict, cause what you believe could put a cap on this industry, silencing the bigotry. It's the real, organized threat for the masses. The real, elevate the mind with the transcript. Original, MC, you would never match me. I walk amongst the physical, transcend the spiritual. It's the real, organized threat for the masses. The real, elevate the mind with the transcript. Original, MC, you would never match me. I walk amongst the physical, transcend the spiritual. It's the real, organized threat for the masses. The real, elevate the mind with the transcript. Original, MC, you would never match me. I walk amongst the physical, transcend the spiritual. It's the real, organized threat for the masses. The real, elevate the mind with the transcript. Original, MC, you would never match me. I walk amongst the physical, transcend the spiritual.
My father's no different than any other powerful man. Any man who's responsible for other people. Like a senator or a president.
You know how naive you sound.
Why?
Senators and presidents don't have men killed.
Oh. Who's being naive, Kay?
You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. choose to walk through it and estimate the holy man for a verdict. The revolutionary, a group of refugees from across the Dead Sea, bringing life to your children. Understand your purpose, written like a code, embedded throughout dimensions. Hand over the throne, organized threat, put our hand over the globe. From Beat Town to Oxnard, shadowing the West Coast.
Look at the American Revolution in 1776. That revolution was for what? For land. How was it? Why did they want land? Independence. How was it carried out? Bloodshed. Number one, it was based on land. The basis of independence. And the only way they could get it was bloodshed.
I was made for war, walking barefoot through the earth's core. I see God and witness the anger. World War III, all lies to the paper. You wear makeup, I'm the soldier, strapped up with a ton of explosives. Fuck your law, you speak bullshit. You never gave a fuck about the Palestinians. We act like throwback niggas out of style. Hands to the guard, they blast on your child. No emotion, packing the 40 cal. So I'm aiming at the cops and blasting them out. I'm strapped with the bomb, screaming revolution. With my hand to the sky like the Black Panther movement. Sacrifice is the issue, cause niggas is too scared to empty out the bullets in their pistols. New world order, I paint the picture. The God you believe in is dead like the scriptures. This ain't fiction, these are the facts. When black and Latinos are back in slave camps.
You bleed for white people, but when it comes time to seeing your own churches being bombed and little black girls murdered, you haven't got no blood.
Lord, can you hear my voice? The pains of my sins and the shapes of the cross. The pain I inflict on those who do wrong. Walking on the clouds with a gun in my palm. I fight for the movement, die by the gun. Revolutionary, raised on the sun. You'll never stop me, I refuse to be silent. Scream fuck Bush, homie dies like a tyrant. But not me, God, I stand against the fires. Tarzan nigga, I rumble with the lions. Bleed on the earth, create a new being. March down Washington, heads to the ceiling. This ain't democracy, it's an hypocrisy. Falling for shit, nigga, it don't make sense. You praying to a God in the biblical sense. Subliminal imagery, making you believe I'll be dead in the next 10 years. Cause I refuse to take part in these times of greed. They wanna put microchips up in our skins. I'll take that chip and break that shit, it's the truth. But you ain't gotta believe me, just listen to my words and pay close attention. Cause it's a new game with different strategies. They'll detonate nuclear bombs aimed at the presidency.
Revolution is based on land. Land is the basis of all independence. Land is the basis of freedom, justice, and equality. The white man knows what a revolution is. How do you think he'll react to you when you learn what a real revolution is? You don't know what a revolution is. If you did, you wouldn't use that word. A revolution is bloody. Revolution is hostile. Revolution knows no compromise. Revolution overturns and destroys everything that gets in its way.
Of an angel and devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted, my soul's conflicted. Got the heart of an angel, devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. More than words can depict it. Got the heart of an angel, devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted, my soul's conflicted. Got the heart of an angel, devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. More than words can depict it. Cali brings fire like our words are satanic. Devilish MCs from Pacific to Atlantic. You talk big, but our movement's gigantic. Make you fall off like people on Titanic. Music's our passion, from art to the fashion. We're rapping for the people, you're rapping for the mansion. You can see the difference on a stage of a showman. Big MC gods, I guess I'm the omen. Protecting like Trojans from industry disease. Bring major labels right down to the knees. So you keep your eyes up, but careers on freeze. Borrow your mom's car and tell me you're moving some keys. Please, OGT is never gonna fall. We shine behind bars, just like Jamal said Burroughs. Oxnard keeping it thorough. If you rule the planet, I'm saying fuck the world. So I'm swinging the mic like the sword of Conan. We don't bow to no men, skills of a Ronin. Prepare for the prophecy, words coming true. Devilish and Caesar beat the hell out of you. Got the heart of an angel and devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. conflicted, my soul's conflicted. Got the heart of an angel, devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. More than words can depict it. Got the heart of an angel, devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. My soul's conflicted. Got the heart of an angel, devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. More than words can depict it.
Organized threat, we're holding nothing back. My chemical facts don't hesitate to react. I leave your body intact, your mind left an example. Bringing classic verses like a Kanye West sample. OGT unleashed, nothing less than the best finesse to infest the rest with something sicker than incest. OX is where I rest and reside. Epic the epidemic has arrived. My flow's so liquefied, I'm criticized. With these bars I visualize, these are true thoughts of ill intent and no disguise. I bring it down quicker than the Enron Enterprise. So when it's how I synthesize thoughts into works of art. As we emerge from the dark, we rip your souls apart, piece by piece. This lyrical barrage will never cease until you decease or desist. What you thought MCs like these didn't exist. Our cause is revolutionary, our words demolished like an incendiary. I deem it necessary to make our presence just feel legendary, unlike you ever heard. As I damage your nerves with these lyrical slurs that I continue to serve beyond the explanation of words. Potent herbs help me keep my mind right. As these rhymes blind your eyesight, I'll get my chance to shine in the limelight. Despite if you're feeling me, I'm willingly and able to drop thoughts that are highly unstable.
Got the heart of an angel and devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. My soul's conflicted. Got the heart of an angel, devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. More than words can depict it. Got the heart of an angel and devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. My soul's conflicted. Got the heart of an angel and devilish thoughts, so my soul's
check it.
conflicted. More than words can depict it.
You need the devilish ways, I got the devilish traits. I'll erase this whole place, so we battle at face. The angels and the demons are the pawn in this game. The Freemasons are left bleeding when I'm stuck in this frame. Another message, so check it. When I whip it, I'll test it. Saga, epidemic, top one and poetic. Devil is evil, and that's why my preaching is lethal. The teaching power is taking over all these people. But when I give you the truth, it backfires and stabs. So I grab the mic and put it in the air as I stand. A revolutionaryist, a turntablist, an MC/producer giving raw as I spit. The underground sound, this is organized threat. I surround the president while my gun's aimed at his chest. It's not what you expect, I could roll the symphony infinitely, learning the alphabet in series of 3. Yo, you wanted war, so I'll bring it to you. Cut your face off and leave you in a puddle, let the maggots eat you. I'm done talking, this is my last hope. I'll resurrect the renaissance and leave you like the Holy Ghost. You couldn't comprehend my devilish ways, I'm highly proclaimed in vain. How the fuck you think I got my name? Poetic death, illuminate the darkness. Treat the physical with hollow points like a marksman. My fellow horsemen walk amongst the atmosphere, battle 7-head dragons, try to outmatch us. And now that you consider the threat, watch me eat through your flesh, I'll leave you hollow at your doorstep. Could give a fuck about the laws that were made. I'm my own individual, I choose my own fate. Apocalyptic future, the eye of the abyss, revolutionary mind state, pleading the fifth.
Got the heart of an angel and devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. My soul's conflicted. Got the heart of an angel, devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. More than words can depict it. Got the heart of an angel, devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. My soul's conflicted. Got the heart of an angel, devilish thoughts, so my soul's conflicted. More than words can depict it.
What do you want me to stand there and do nothing? Ain't no fucking criminal. Ain't no puto thief. I'm Tony Montana, a political prisoner from Cuba. And I want my fucking human right. Now, just like the president, give me Carter's face. Okay?
I thought he was gonna shit. Pow, ping, pow. The fuck is... Gee, I wish I was big just once. You're a big cop.
Really funny. Really funny.
What do you mean I'm funny?
It's funny, you know. It's a good story. It's funny. You're a funny guy.
What do you mean? You mean the way I talk? What?
It's just, you know, you're just funny. It's funny, you know, the way you tell the story and everything.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tommy, no, you got it all wrong.
Oh, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say? Funny how? What?
Just, you know, you're funny.
You mean, so, let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little fucked up, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Just, you know how you tell a story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How What the
Listen.
fuck is so funny about me?
Yo, I'm taking shots at Apollo. Send you through the terminal. Create a revolution, make your thoughts robotical. You've never felt the venom of a poisonous tongue. On top of that, poetic death, I'm burning like the sun. Now I'm talking with the art of war tone. Destroy your dojo like military tactics without the fofo. Fuck it, my occupation is compared to ancient cemetery. I'm redirecting history, the flow is unique. Fuck your reputation, cause my flow is astronomical. Illuminating so bright, disintegrate your bifocals. Bear witness to the new age of hip-hop. They answer to your prayers with punchlines like Chris Rock. The skies watch me, and the love reverse to jealousy. They plot my downfall and redirect me to Hades. But shit didn't turn out the way that they thought. See, they forgot who I was, so I was forced to educate them. The name's Poetic Death, the fallen angel in the flesh. Don't forget to hold your breath, or I'm sending shots at ya. Defy the law of gravity, move with my own will. The mind capacity is like a Pentium processor. How can you resemble me? Never that. I spit bars that'll make your firstborn die behind a blood mark. Remember that the Pharaoh's lost children was taken by my hand. I walk the earth forsaken. Forgive not the lost children of the people, immune to the poison. We educate our people. The lost prophecies hidden like a testimony. We speak the truth so you can never judge. OGT. Forgive not the children of the people, immune to the poison. We educate our people. The lost prophecies hidden like a testimony. We speak the truth so you can never judge. OGT.
I'm reloaded! Come on in here, motherfuckers! Oh, you ain't coming in? Okay, I'm coming up!
Here comes the wrecking ball, flexing balls while I'm checking y'all. Battle Louie's your poetic death, you can expect to fall. So show respect to the organized threat. Yeah, they're more than wise vets. Pull a sword, you die next, homie. I'm about to give up on a life of peace. The more people I meet, the more that like the beef. But trust me, nah, player, Louie doesn't pray and hide. You busters need to stay inside before I take away your pride. My enemies, they wanna see me on the streets. They wanna be me on these beats. Skeeting you deceased. Yeah, I'm on my ones and twos. Pull out my guns and shoot you just for fun like ooh, ooh. Put the knife to your ribs. Take the life from your kids. Get tripe, fuck your wife in your crib. Don't make me make your life run 'em up. Give my gun a buck, it's fun as fuck. Run and duck, crazy ass cracker, lazy ass slacker. Watch your girl come here, baby shady, I jacked her. Sorry, damn, somebody kill me please. After 30 days I'm clean but still feel the disease. Poetic immunity, communities, the scrutiny. Army, Navy, street gangs, all recruiting me. And the cops are just swarming. I will pop you when it's storming. Talk on me and my crops, it's been a warning.
You want to give me the cash? Or do I kill your brother first?
Yeah. I'ma join you down on this one, man.
Sticking your head up
Get out of here. Yo, I had a vision of awakening the world. I show respect to the mafioso, and now we show folks the damage. Trials and tribulations of the transcript. Combine the styles of both worlds and rob you like a bandit. Guerrilla warfare styles encrypted like the past tense we blast with. High vocabulary when we rap shit. I dug my own ditch, laid myself to rest in it, then came back, the forgotten spirit of that slave shit. Unleashing bombs on Saigon, I got the force with that Louie the lip. The homie shows no remorse, we bugging. Evaporate the stratosphere, impeachment. We walking straight to Washington, demoralize the precinct. Multicolored pirates, the savages, abandon your biblical references. The thoughts are independent, from East Coast to West Coast, West Coast to East. Devour microphones like a venomous feast. Check it, my appetite remains the hunger of the streets, like the Norman Bates massacre. Lyrical disaster, yo. I got a list that will recognize the lyricists. Listen, turn up your record player and repeat this. Number one, the RZA, the Jizza, the Wu-Tang Clan. Continue redefining hip-hop. Organized threat, yeah, we got the shit on lock. From Popz to Saga, top one to Epic. Louie the Lip, that's my motherfucking brethren from South Carolina, blasting at the heavens. Underground disciples, vision, the rifle, illuminating hollow points and send them back at you. And last but not least, Speek, the educated revolutionary on the streets, a visionary. Much love, deleterious mistress and hot potato chips. Luscious Lux Infinite.
Well, so what are you gonna tell us, tough guys? My usual, zero, nothing. I tell you, fuck. He says, no, you're gonna tell me something today, tough guy. I said, all right, I'll tell you something. Go fuck your mother.
the motherfucking lip, homie. Back for the next verse. They love me so much, dog, they want it more when the sex hurts. Fuck a taxi cab, I'm taking the next hearse and doing drive-bys on the precinct. My text squirts. I got no type of sense. See me in jail for 2 weeks every day, trying to fight the fence. And then they lock me up and smack me like a hockey puck. They won't let my girl in, they probably wanna watch me fuck. They love the bad guy, thuggin' any mad fly. Trying to come up, I got it cocked when I pass by. Leave you deaf, dumb, and blind with a glass eye. 36 chambers and it's all about the cash, why? In this racist world, I'm just a drug dealer. Supply and demand, they turn me to a thug killer. What is you scared of us, just cause we're prepared to bust? This is self-defense, homie, don't stare too much. But fuck the bullshit, let's get back to the ladies. They be saying we fresh dope like crack in the 80s. Oh, you her favorite rapper? What? Oh, it's P. Pretty soon you like, oh, it's Louie. Woe is me. This ain't no competition, yo, this is a partnership. We organizing the revolution, don't start no shit.
You die, motherfucker! What you think I am, huh? What you think I am, a fucking worm like you? I told you, right? I told you, don't fuck with me! I told you, no fucking kids! No, but you wouldn't listen. Well, you stupid fuck! Look at you now!
It's like this world still don't understand what my reason for fighting is. I do this for the kids, the future generation of this fucked up nation. Middle finger to the skies like I'm cursing the heavens. This is World War III, the years of the beast, the days of defeat, marked with the 7-year peace treaty. We sit back while they bomb in Iraq, the skies turn black and begin to cry bloodshed. Open up the gateway, sacrificing soldiers, the blood on the land. Bring more venom than a cobra, destroy us slowly through the ignorance of the people. Fuck a government, we're all equal. So follow me down this rocky road. The outer shell was weak, so God bless my soul. In the physical form, I was given new life with an impact that'll make the world shatter from the light. Yeah, this is hell on earth. The walking dead bringing life to the message like the son of Abraham. Our government is red like the flag of communism. I paint a perfect picture reading back the holy scriptures. The epitome of real criticism, like the government implanting bombs in the World Trade Center. I was only in the 7th grade, and I watched as our independence dug its own grave. That's real, man. Much love to the fallen soldiers. Now I wave a black flag because my heart is turning colder. Fuck this government, this shit is not democracy. They still recruiting soldiers, brainwashed technology. The battlefield is set, I'm ready for war. Revolutionary mindset, speaking to the world. They made you hate Osama through the videotapes, though he was wearing US uniforms. That shit was a fake. Needless to say, you all will find this shit see-through when you're locked up in a prison cell without your people. And I will no longer exist in the physical sense, for will remain the reincarnation of poetic death. Real. So follow me down this rocky road. The outer shell was weak, so God bless my soul. In the physical form, I was given new life with an impact that'll make the world shatter from the light. Yeah, this is hell on earth. The walking dead bringing life to the message like the son of Abraham. Our government is red like the flag of communism. I paint a perfect picture reading back the holy scriptures. My last chance, yo, I'm running out of breath. My destiny is calling, so lay me down to rest. Right next to my grandfather, I get the message. The urban hood soldier guided me to victory. This is my epiphany, so listen closely. If you plan to survive, you gotta elevate your mind. They try to criticize you, claim you're not a patriot for not taking a part in the shit that they believe in. This is not the demon, Illuminati with reason. That's bullshit, times are changing like the seasons. The murder rate increases, bombing Hezbollah, destroying Holy Land. This ain't a nation under God. Angels fighting demons, apocalypse, back to the pyramids. Understand the truth behind your leaders. They feed us treason. President Bush is just a pawn in this game, like the leaders of the church. Yo, so follow me down this rocky road. The outer shell was weak, so God bless my soul. In the physical form, I was given new life with an impact that'll make the world shatter from the light. Yeah, this is hell on earth. The walking dead bringing life to the message like the son of Abraham. Our government is red like the flag of communism. I paint a perfect picture reading back the holy scriptures.
Some people lose their faith because heaven shows them too little. But how many people lose their faith because heaven shows them too much?
I paint a picture with the mind. I'm waking up the dead with my rhymes. I'll take you back to the biblical, right around the time the biblical was made into its physical form. Definition of the Bible, the message of the God written down by his disciples. Oddment, frequent thoughts, endeavored in the mental, equals earnest struggles I'm neglecting to remember. I had a dream, this is what it told me. Poetic death, understand the ways of the unholy. Poetry, psychonucleic energy transmits frequencies embedded in the brain. I'm thinking I'm insane, but only on the outside. The inner state of mind thinks I'm just fine, right? This rock that we've stumbled upon creates a vortex illuminating brighter than the sun. I'm speaking to the one, Edgar Allan Poe, possess my being. Speak upon the maggots that I'm feeding. Do you understand the words that I speak from? Do you understand the message where you come from? Walking on the atmosphere, touching the stars. I speak in hopes to educate the gods. Do you understand the words that I come from? Do you understand the message where you come from? I'm walking on the atmosphere, touching the stars. I speak in hopes to educate the gods. Yo. Verse 2 is more political, the pinnacle of hip-hop. You must not try to shut me down. The shadow in the background, whispering anthology. The prodigy, create my own stories like mythology. I've traveled through the space-time continuum to educate the children of the people. You see through, ascending in the mind, bring the ways of understanding the hopeless. I'm burning like a sphere when I'm focused, the locust. Time is just a burden to mend, put together like a jigsaw, then broken again. The beauty of sin, in these times of retribution, I redefine myself like every day is an illusion. Listen when I speak and take notes of what I'm saying. Only MC on this planet that was born between dimensions. The borderline between the living and the dead, giving thanks to the Lord while immortalizing men. This is battle rap, got a strong grip like battle cats without a habitat. So I'm headed nowhere, but I must go there for confrontation of the Savior. I'm changing up the world with the paper, Do you understand the words that I speak from? Do you understand the message where you come from? Walking on the atmosphere, touching the stars. I speak in hopes to educate the gods. Do you understand the words that I come from? Do you understand the message where you come from? I'm walking on the atmosphere, touching the stars. I speak in hopes to educate the gods.
Your whole fucking life to think things over. What good's a few minutes more gonna do you now?
Stay away from me. Please. Don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Stay away from me.
Wendy.
Stay away.
Darling, light of my life. I'm not gonna hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. I'm gonna bash him right the fuck in.
This is the everlasting lyrical assault from me, filtering nice words out, force feeding the kids with truth. Innocent minds corrupted by your bloody words. Zero tolerance for crybabies. Your world crumbles at the first sight of trouble. The world has no time for the weak. This is survival of the educated, cause even the fittest will be crushed without the right information backing up their unworthy beliefs. Manufacture sentences with higher end vocabulary, causing exponential decay of the brain. Left and right hemispheres of the brain, infecting bloodstream with deadly bacteria, minimizing blood cells. Last line of defense for ya. Now you enter a state of coma, falling in and out of sleep, erasing memory, vegetative state of mind. I bet death doesn't sound too bad at this point, but ignorance deserves no pity. I offered a way out of fate and you declined it, so you get to suffer the consequences of your decision. I really hope you find the truth in my confession. Good night, sleep tight, nasty dreams to ya.
Notions of your psychological state, which in turn starts the erosion of your biological traits, as each noun and verb insinuates the final coming. I walk with rifle strive to overlap your while you're running. Plus the time is coming to persecute for the specific reason I instill trust, but you committed treason. Now it's hunting season, entering your mind through time, nearly deceased from all the internal bleeding. Cursing the heathen, feed them supreme knowledge. Stop it, your diabolical force was rotten like life in the Big Apple. Heart made of gravel, load my thoughts into a gun, they were made to travel. I knew the issue was done, having convulsions, eyes bulging, yes the brain tissue is none. Distort silence with disturbing features. Get ready for the grim reaper, heat seeker with a set of meat cleavers. Beheaded victims since I'm never missing. Infrared target brolic with an assigned mission. We amongst the rare breed known as organized threat, displaying torturous power to cause 45 deaths by dispersing holotypical verbs that are subliminal, strapped with C4 adjectives just like a criminal. The noun profane with indestructible sound transforms into homing missiles that's running you down. Yo, as my flesh decays, I soon realize the demonic sense in me. Shadow speaking in tongue, they trying to kill the memory. The pictures of the mind are more than just of imagery, mentally killing me. Catch me in a field hung from a tree like Judas did. Now back to the beat. Nigga got a lot of love on that back to the street, but the flow is empty, now it's packing the heat. Organize my thoughts and now I'm raping the beat, ripping out the live streams of MCs that wanna test me. Close your eyes and don't resist the pain, cause organized threat is eating out your brain. Yo, fuck your message, your thoughts is cross-eyed. You lack the proper respect to sit beside the gods. Organize a bomb threat and send it to your moms. You ain't never had the skill, motherfucker, be gone, or I'ma have to lay you down like the Holy Quran and set your ass on fire like the women of the Holocaust. So sick, our flows infect your earlobes. It's organized threat giving life to this tempo.
I overcome destruction like if atomic bomb was on hand, like the president combining arms in between the lines of Iran. I walk through the unknown, grown from the curse of my land, a crucified on the mic, creeping through the night of the sand. I'm watching blood drip from the president's youth, confused by the news, cause blood lies in the bottom of truth, delivering the proof in between the lines that weren't heard, the ones that were covered up, buried in the core of the earth, like if it was scripted, restricted by the script and reflected, which inflicted, flipping the script. That's why drugs are addictive. We're living, delivering the God in the flesh, organized threat. We're coming with the movement till death. We're like a chemical reaction. When we speak, we explode, releasing downwards with satisfaction. We unveil what's unknown, and we're going to something bigger with our words we express, cause we eat through the flesh. Instead we're gonna target your chest. I wait for your death. I live as a god in the world coming next, creating the possibility to attach a spine to your neck. And it was never mentioned, the lessons you were told to believe. That's why the tension builds up closer when we're fighting overseas. And with the sound of the air, you try to listen within, with blood dripping on the floor, divides division with ends. But the message never sent, denied by the corporate office. It's like we're locked in this cage, that's why our rhymes are dropping, and minds are locking, walking with camouflage of the forest. It's like the Taurus, observing everything and exploring the ports. It's like the chorus, and how the verse builds to the end, and the dividends intend to extend defense on command. I just wait for the chance to inject the virus through your folders. I'm like Osiris, coming up from the underground on your shoulders. And whenever you thought this shit has been cut straight, it wasn't. That I'm in between the lines were erased. You stay in your place while I move around with the movement. I teach you once I heard, but to tell you the truth, I'm a student. I'm choosing to who I wanna be on this planet. So I speak my mind clearly, but many couldn't understand it. I leave them stranded with intelligent myths that I've give. Well, I've handed all I've could for the weak ones to live. So as we start this revolution with the organized movement, polluting the government with uncovered truth that's been true, and I just confuse them and take everyone out with my anger. Those people act like they know me, but they don't. I'm a stranger with these thoughts out of a hole that let them go on a paper. It's like releasing your soul in between the signs written danger. I'm not gonna know language, people try to learn but can't change it. I point where the stage is, looking at the top when it's painless and where the game is. I'm anxious to build my road where it goes. I'm just waiting for the chance for me to grow and evolve.
Yo, the Grim Reaper, shadow box and street cleaner, mind decapitation, creeping through your visual, metaphoric drive-by, separate dimensions of the sky. I wave a black flag when I rhyme. This is not the Hitchcock, bulletproof against shots. I think not. Destroy your mental thought process. Educate the children of the land once forsaken. Debating the revolutionary in the making.
The chemical imbalances colliding within my system, affecting coordination. I thought I was in control, but really I'm the victim. I suffer from a disease called anxiety. I reach out through these bars and attempt to reach society. The philosophy I carry through these tissues is deadly. Affected the entire family completely. From the mommies to daddies down to doggies and kitties. I'll murder the ignorance, forcing that shit out your body and spitting in his face. I was raised to conquer, and I'll be damned if some stupid fool would come and stop me. Awaken my anger, now you gotta deal with me. You want advice, you better rush me.
Spitting out the venom like a cobra that bites. Plus I'm walking on the atmosphere, I'm reaching new heights. So keep the message, ripping mic, the ultimate blessing. Comparing similes, I force the earth to change its rotation. Feeling fresh like palm boxes, you'll never stop us. I'm speaking like a guru with hollow eye sockets. Subatomic particles injected in the membrane. Will I be insane if this rap stays the same?
The hostility I displace comes from many reasons. And don't you ever give opinions about my life, that shit is treason. I rip your heart out, prevent that shit from pumping. And don't you ever say you can't hear me, your ears are thumping. Don't you realize you're dealing with the classic mic? I was ripping the mic while you were still riding a trike. My vocabulary expanded like a computer-sized byte, adding words left and right. And if you don't agree, then let's fight.
Now back to that raw shit, the 4/5 verbal AK spit. Like I told you before, this is the marking of the end of that shit you call hip-hop. Colossus on the battlefield, breaking out the seal. Stand amongst the masses, spark a revolution in the mental. The verbal aftermath paints a picture. Recognize the real when we say fuck your record deal. Rally ho, you see our message is real. We were born to reach the masses, rejuvenate the planet. Poetic death and vision, we eliminate you bastards. When time stops and the sun begins to get blocked, my rhymes plot and begin to form the physical element delusional. Maybe I'm just tripping off the ether, the hologram making me invisible. I walk the land with performance like the pyramid. Swing machete blade because the flow remains infinite.
I represent the souls of previous unknown bodies. They take control of my vocal cords, that shit is bloody. I'll sacrifice myself, cause they need to be heard. The words are cutthroat, deadly, giving you what it deserves. No pity for the weak, and especially no mercy for the enemies. They stand in the way of liberty, demolition of the evil demons. Watch me eat them, I spit that shit out, cause really that shit is nasty. I would never ingest that venom, I hate that poison. Call me cerebrum, I got much intelligence. More than happy to sit down and share it with you. Take the initiative, approach me, enlighten yourself, bitch.
What's the code to your dimension? I travel through space-time continuums and redirect myself back to African pyramids. Poetic death, you think that I was primitive, but long before the BC, my mind had ascended. Try to comprehend my ancient hieroglyphics. The soul remains strong as I walk across the bridges. I am the Genesis, Exodus and Revelation. The sound wave that's forever like the ages. Open up your mental, give it a thought. You can't believe all the passages you read in a book. Made a king at one time, giving my philosophy, assassinated for speaking my mind. That was the real hip-hop, but my soul was left traveling. I would have been Judas, but the devil beat me to him. Many years I withered away into the atmosphere, only to discover that the God wasn't there. Mentally Colossus, forever in a sphere, while I sat back watching hip-hop disappear. Back from the underground, here to make it clear, you motherfuckers disappoint me, and that's real. We travel through the dark times as we elevate the mind, illuminate like the third eye. Prophecies brought back to life with the sound that'll make the dead reject the light. The night of the living dead brought back to life. Poetic death and philosophy unite. We slept on this rap shit, now we back making classics. We MCs, you can never match us. We travel through the dark times as we elevate the mind, illuminate like the third eye. Prophecies brought back to life with the sound that'll make the dead reject the light. The night of the living dead brought back to life. Poetic death and philosophy unite. We slept on this rap shit, now we back making classics. We MCs, you can never match us.
Prophetic scripts, thought lost by conquest, resurface. New tribal emerges, philosophy's purpose to transcend the minds of men, penetrate the outer rim, take it back to the beginning of existence. Spiritual presence is tremendous, timelines we bend it, here with the vengeance, missions to replenish the reign of Earth's original kings. The cipher is complete, call them cancer in the belly of the beast. Pray to rising sun of the east, kindred beings break bread and eat. With open minds we meet, the plot to defeat the disease of greed. Eternals on energy, used to enable the enemy in depression and depravity, to bring a little levity to humanity, to turn the table with these fables. Poetic death and philosophy is willing and able. Yeah, so think deep.
We travel through the dark times as we elevate the mind, illuminate like the third eye. Prophecies brought back to life with the sound that'll make the dead reject the light. The night of the living dead brought back to life. Poetic death and philosophy unite. We slept on this rap shit, now we back making classics. We MCs, you can never match us. We travel through the dark times as we elevate the mind, illuminate like the third eye. Prophecies brought back to life with the sound that'll make the dead reject the light. The night of the living dead brought back to life. Poetic death and philosophy unite. We slept on this rap shit, now we back making classics. We MCs, you can never match us.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Yo, possess your body like the Legion. On that raw shit, decapitate your mental like the Headless Horseman. I'm bringing more pain than 9/11, the fall of giants. I'll redirect your future like I'm Nostradamus. Feed your guru with the witch's brew on that voodoo. I got the Fuji line when I pass through. So what can you do? Compared to me, the flow is what you would do. I penetrate your spine, make you see through. I hack the system, travel through your ventricles, reconstruct the blockade. Your thoughts become delusional. The Grim Reaper, welcome to your worst nightmare. The Crypt Keeper sent to desecrate the industry. The enemy still plotting on the rhyme scheme. You'll need a Holy Ghost, stand a prayer for the weak. This is simple to me, like the thought of relativity. I'm walking on your territory, talking like the Trinity. You couldn't understand the mathematics, like denominating energy on top of foreign planets. Remain the general, control the cavalry. I burn slow like the lithium embedded in a battery. So battle me, decapitate your feathers, and throw you to the wild like you was Nebuchadnezzar. Homie, this shit gets better. So why you trying to impress? Cause half the shit you spit is a myth like the Loch Ness. Took a break, now I'm back on that raw shit. rejuvenate, and now I'm calculating Armageddon. Forgiven like a Christian, headed nowhere. I threw the devil out of hell and resided in his lair. Comparable to air, I'm weightless. Decapitate your physical being. Conspiracies like a spaceship. I'll give you timeline devaluations, create an impact, and separate your soul like the Matrix. Like Popz said, when you have affiliation, no need for a church, we believe in destination. Elevate the mind and take it back to the basics. I'm resurrecting hip-hop, my style is of the ancients. Yeah, motherfuckers, you already know what it is. Yeah.
Robert Frost, January 20th, 1961.
Such as we were, we gave ourselves outright. The deed of gift with many deeds of war, to the lands vaguely realizing westward, but still unstoried, heartless, unenhanced, such as she was, such as she would become.
Yeah, the saga continues. Prepare for the worst and hope for the best, but hip-hop's gotta come back to the west. Keep trying to avoid it, you're real in the face, and soon you're gonna see that nobody's safe. Prepare for the worst and hope for the best, but hip-hop's gotta come back to the west. Keep trying to avoid it, you ain't real in the face, and soon you're gonna see that nobody's safe. It's Clash of the Titans every time that I'm writing. My moving like lightning, teeth shattering like fighting. If you think about biting, I'm giving them hindsight into the fine light. Left behind if you don't get your mind right. Unapologetic, I said it, don't regret it. Put you down like anesthetic. If you see I'm diabetic, I'm staying on tracks, but I ain't talking about athletics. Said I would feel sorry if I was sympathetic. Said no competition, it's really so pathetic. Beat you like sheet metal and my fists are magnetic. One day can get it, I'm here to make history and you just run and read it. It was Saga who said it, so the challenge went and met it. So call a paramedic, my lyrical rendition arouses superstition. A mic technician with political ambition. A bomb your coalition, just for exhibition. The West Coast is here and we want a recognition. Fuck the opposition, I'm a new fashion rhyme conveyor. Said the word displayer, born and raised to be Oxnard's mayor. The mic is my sword, I'm a dragon slayer. So leaders right here said we never follow. Ask a porn star like we be hard to swallow, but I bring light like the god Apollo. Who cares about ammo if your head is hollow? Lightweight emotions get drowned in bottles, but I ain't here to gloat. Here to tell you to grab on when I reach my hand from the bow. It's the SOS with musical notes that I wrote that the radio don't have the heart to promote. So I'm slicing the throat, but the song continues. I'm the meaning of hard luck. I'll ground you in the coffee if you really want Starbucks. Think you the future, I'll make you a throwback. Unless you do heroin, you ain't got no dope track. Bring the best fire and watch me extinguish. Beating me in battle, said not in English. JD wouldn't sign me, I'll melt a snowman. Only time your heart's when you're looking at grown man. Ask your mom if you can hold hands. I'll crush you just like an empty Coke can. It's John the Apostle when I'm speaking the gospel. Except the words I use are a lot more hostile. I'm a dude to the game that's gonna be awful.
Yeah.
No
one's safe. But ain't no five up in this bitch.
Today our people can see that we're faced with a government conspiracy. This government has failed us. The senators who are filibustering concerning your and my rights, that's the government. Don't say it's Southern senators, this is the government. This is a government filibuster. It's not a segregationist filibuster. It's a government filibuster. Any kind of activity that takes place on the floor of the Congress or the Senate, that's the government. Any kind of dilly-dallying, that's the government. Any kind of pussyfooting, that's the government. Any kind of act that's designed to delay or deprive you and me right now of getting full rights, that's the government that's responsible.
Through metaphors I eliminate with the cross on my side like I'm going to war. Part 3, you still haven't heard of me, but I'm generous. I'll bless the mic regardless of my enemies. I write music, what do? The witch voodoo, you couldn't comprehend the way my words move. You people living with that primitive mind state, you still wanna gangbang like death is your fate. Listen.
So I be ghost from my project. Words of wisdom, words of wisdom. Time flies, then I rose. Words of wisdom, words of wisdom. So I be ghost from my project. Words of wisdom.
hate to say it, so I'm constantly debating. The mind sends me to the biblical, in times we're subliminal. Elevate the spiritual through lyrical assumption. This is what you gotta live on, you gotta be strong, cause God's now quick to move on. Listen, this ain't about your daily prescription. I was raised without a father, so you know I understand it. The rock and roll bandit, sex is on demand, and you girls are giving into it, victim of your own man. Bring the pain like a drive-by, stuck in the frame. You lose the man, but the pain still remains. A few months later, you blessed with twins and realize all the ways that he resembles your man. You crying within, but only show a smile on your face. You could try to burn the past, but the memory remains. Listen.
And anytime you find the government involved in a conspiracy to violate the citizenship or the civil rights of a people, then you are wasting your time going to that government expecting redress. Instead, you have to take that government to the world court.
Yo, they still don't understand why I speak against the nation. Educate my fam through the transcript. Words remain covered like a sandwich I dash with light speed, you would never catch me. I meditate through the third eye visual. I see things that make me critically invincible, predictable, never that underestimated from the get-go. I separate the spheres of the mental, essential prophecies, angel of death, realign with the movement, blessing the dead like amen. I sacrifice my blood for the land, keep my soul to myself and be reborn again. A pharaoh of the past time living within. When I ascend, I resurrect the days of the pyramids. You realize that my words immortalized in the current time, written down, I was prophesized.
So I be ghosts from my project. Words of wisdom, words of wisdom. Time flies, then I rose. Words of wisdom, words of wisdom. So I be ghosts from my project. Words of wisdom, words of wisdom. Time flies, then I rose. Words of wisdom, words of wisdom, words of wisdom.
So those of us whose political and economic and social philosophy is black nationalism have become involved in the civil rights struggle. We have injected ourselves into the civil rights struggle, and we intend to expand it from the level of civil rights to the level of human rights. As long as you fight it on the level of civil rights, you're under Uncle Sam's jurisdiction. You're going to his court expecting him to correct the problem. He created the problem. He's the criminal. You don't take your case to the criminal, you take your criminal to court.
We observe today
and if you don't get
not
it,
a victory of party,
you won't get it,
but a celebration of freedom, symbolizing an end as well as a beginning.
I lay it all on the line, I'm out there, I can't care, risk it all, now it's on you. Let's take steps together, love, live life, forget the chatter. Live no better, visualize and project prideful people. Perfect the plan, create demand to gain the upper hand. Appreciate your fellow man, be one with the land. Your pain is my pain, life is a game we're all playing. Some quit too soon, become consumed without look of doom. Others think it's a joke and turn cartoon. Could care less about the sun, star, and moon. No connection to creation, soul's reflection difficult to face. Erase the rap from the race, enjoy it, move at your own pace.
The world is very different now, for man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life.
Said walk with faith, said I'm right with hope. Said let my life reflect any words I spoke. Said invoking thoughts, setting government plots. Start connecting the dots to see a bigger picture. Said revelation justified by biblical scriptures. Political triggers and shadowy figures. Said souls of a saint under media restraint. The screams of justice no longer seem faint. With the truth at the tank, said lies that they're selling. Said mothers are crying, said and families are yelling. Said future foretelling, said freedom it ain't spelling. The drama seems compelling. Said fall for deception, there is no exception. Poor people used as military weapons. Said for your protection are government contracts. Information they feel said right off the contacts. Yeah.
Let both sides unite to heed in all corners of the earth the command of Isaiah to undo the heavy burden and let the oppressed go free.
Now take a walk with me down memory lane. I paint a picture of the fall of the men. See the genocide of mankind written before us. You complaining, but still don't want to do nothing about it. So how do you predict that this government will change while the world keeps spinning? The people stay ignorant, constantly debating on historical facts, while you a slave to your government, waving a flag. This is military secrecies provided by the Trinity. Y'all intercept your frequencies and blast it at your ministry. A kamikaze cause I'm suicidal amongst my rivals. You couldn't gun me down with the rifle. Walk into your precinct, a bomb within the suitcase. Like put your hands up or your life will be your memory. This will be the end of me, the cover up of history. Forever known as a terrorist against this country. It's real talk. Don't ever sleep on my family.
To those people in the huts and villages of half the globe struggling to break the bonds of mass misery, we pledge our best efforts to help them help themselves for whatever period is required, not because the communists may be doing it, not because we seek their votes, but because it is right.
What the fuck with me? Fucking with you. Yes! You wanna fuck with me? Okay. You wanna play games? Okay. I'll play with it. Come on. Okay. You wanna play rough? Okay. No. Say hello to my little friend. Okay. You wanna play rough? Okay. God. Okay. You like that? Huh? You want more?
The righteous man is beset on all sides.
The dark phantom, I remain forever backward. I duplicate my thoughts while I'm parallel to God's hand. This is the aftermath, vision blurry like the JDL, trying to comprehend God's will. Approach the cemetery with a smile and a tear. I do more than just words, I elevate the spirit. Spit verbal hieroglyphics through the minds of astrophysics. I calculate the stars through the eyes of the Egyptians. Take you to the promised land. The holy land still remains undiscovered as we tunnel through the sands. Try to understand, the lie was in the prophecies. There never was a promised land, ignorance of man. European colonies that travel through the lands, rewriting ancient history, changing your religion. The first of mankind wasn't Adam and Eve. The mark of the beast was given birth after BC. Mary Magdalene drunk the blood from the cross, the biggest cover-up in history. The Mason Society is changing up society. That's why I tell you keep it moving, while my words bring the pain like the cover-up of Judas.
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper.
I approached this man with little hesitation, though I still couldn't comprehend the earth's rotation. Gravitational pull is getting weak. The 7 tri-stars begin to form a perfect alliance. This is what the old man replies. Still at war, still remain a soldier in this battle, pleading to the Lord. Is hell just a figment of my imagination? Am I wrong when I tell you that your sins are not forgiven? The mind is now the burden, recollecting thoughts like the Zulu nation tripping off of African turf. I can only go so long without assistance. My soul tells me to fight on, my body's still motionless. This is real shit, a poet on a mission. Put my work to a beat and pray the sun keeps shining. You begging for your life in the physical, that's typical, but realistically you are the entity. Elevate your soul scientifically. You take a few pills to try to take your mind off the real. Poetic, what's the deal? I thought you had a strong will, I guess not. I leave myself roses on my epitaph.
Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children.
and I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Yeah. This song is dedicated to all my militant-minded revolutionaries out there. Yo, keep the mess, yo. Corporations, the media, foundation of brainwash interpretations of the matrix. Warfare encrypted, homeland security is just another word making sexual off topic. Blood rocket brain signals, simple-minded human androids are in the process of creation. I have down the Pentagon and broke down the system. Inject the information in the minds of the people. A newfound glory, the rise of the marksman is a mixed breed in between the gods and the Spartans. While I pay taxes, they still charge us, and the world where the physical is just a number. And judging by the information on the television, prescription of red pills are becoming a necessity. Corruption of the government, a horrific society, the reason we have poverty. Follow the man to say goodbye to democracy. Freedom of speech will be enacted terrorism in the days to come. You see, mainstream America hates my politics because I give it to you raw with no intent for censorship. Undercover, cocaine smuggler, connection of the government. Freemasons, brainwash the population. It's new technology implanted in the cells of the people. Undercover, cocaine smuggler, connection of the government. Freemasons, brainwash the population. It's new technology implanted in the cells of the people. Yo, propaganda got us all thinking backwards, living double lifestyles to make it to tomorrow. Like Philip Holmes says, what's a real patriot? An individual who sympathizes with the people. I reserve my right to speak my mind, express actions for a better lifetime. You see, the microchip has a negative effect on the people who fear death, refuse to protest in the context. I manipulate the program with the same hologram to start the revolution. The cells up to 300. Kamikaze, I ignite the flesh of the body now falling. How will you survive in a city made of code when the laws and regulations try to keep us in the mode? I'm only 18, still I recognize reality. Pay close attention to the enemies before me, so Godspeed. Poetic death is not a dumb dumb. I put you out to check like a Link James bitch. My educational perspective is thinking of a based on the rest of America is sleepwalking. Dude, I mean, oh no, I'm under the day. Yeah, $22 million. Okay, you guys. The band is about to hit a big time. We're gonna win down the band, and when I'm rolling in the Benjamin, I will serve you and your dog a boom. Good night.
Now you tell me, how can the plight of everybody on this earth reach the halls of the United Nations when you have 22 million Afro-Americans whose churches are being bombed, whose little girls are being murdered, whose leaders are being shot down in broad daylight? Now you tell me why the leaders of this struggle have never taken it before the United Nations. So our next move is to take the entire civil rights struggle problem into the United Nations.
I march across the skies and put my fist through your lies. It's time to fall back and ask these motherfuckers what's been really going on. I'd rather die another day than be caught up in this warfare trying to make way. This ain't about religion, political views, they tried to cover up the picture. While you asleep, devils covered up the scriptures. We wrote that shit, made you change your religion. How can you sit there denying the truth? You saw the two towers fall, homie, that was your proof. It's a shame to me why these simple-minded people won't believe unless they hear it off the TV. You can't see the truth watching entertainment. That's why I educate my fam through the universal language. 3 strikes will take your life away, that ain't confinement. Jails equals holding cells for slaves. Yeah, I said it before, and I'll be damned if a motherfucker test my Lord. Poetic death, illuminate the dark when I speak. Still prayer to my grandfather, rest in peace. It's a revolution, the army of the dead, walking straight to the capital. Reliving the past, we leaving the cash. Redefine my location, dodging warheads off the top of God's head. You motherfuckers ain't ready, like voting for Bush, nigga, your thinking ain't steady. When God came, you said blasphemy, but if I was in his place, would you blaspheme? Question, if we all had to walk the same road, would you still criticize me, knowing what you know? This is the new world 7-day theory, equivalent to Machiavelli, Lord, can you hear me? I'll put my hands to the sky, a smile on my face to the day that I die. Lord, can you hear my voice? A student of the past time, given the curse. Created from dirt, but was given new meaning. I died one time, now I'm back with a vengeance. God bless the dead, or be reincarnated and relive it again. The evil in men, giving birth to a demon. The genocide of mankind, deliver us to freedom.
You a communist? Huh? How'd you like it? They tell you all the time what to do, what to think, what to feel. Do you want to be like a sheep? Like all those other people, man? Bah, bah. I don't have to listen to this bullshit. You want to work 8, 10 fucking hours? You own nothing? You got nothing?
On my knees like I'm praying to God. My hands to the Father. Elevate the mom protocol in the Atma. The soul transcends. I meditate like a monk in Shaolin. Now I'm back in this war zone, strapped with C4 ready to explode. Taliban tactics, suicidal mind state. Brought the ministry, I'll bomb the estate, assassinating the fake. I was sent to be the judgment, delivering the weak through the social oppression. The blessing, who shot your president? Nigga, it's World War III, Fahrenheit 9/11. Debating on top of skyscrapers, looking at the earth, may your God show forgiveness. Cause if not, then your soul is mine. Like Mortal Kombat fatalities in my rhymes. I heard enough about this world trade industry. The media demolishing the minds of the people. And FEMA, you industrial commodity. You lied to your people and you raped your own country. Collect funds off of Hurricane Katrina, to redirect the money sent to criminals in prison. Illuminati at the verge of existence. You're still in the now, feeding death to your children. Wake up, stop believing all the lies the government denies. They speak for the eye. Spill blood on the concrete, born again. I'll put a hex on the shadow of sin. I'll put that shit to an end. Illuminate radiation, blast at your fake gods back to Babylon or Sodom and Gomorrah. Turn you into salt, then throw you in the water where the dead man walks. Open up your mind, you walking into war. Get a grip, young man, point your shots at the Pentagon. Cause the signs everywhere, but no one seems to care cause they blinded by the fear. I try to make it clear, paint a perfect picture. I'm trying to save the world from a modern day Hitler. Yeah, that's real talk. Open up your mind, save yourselves. Lord, can you hear my voice? A student of the past time, given the curse. Created from dirt, but was given new meaning. I died one time, now I'm back with a vengeance. God bless the dead, or be reincarnated and relive it again. The evil in men, giving birth to a demon. The genocide of mankind, deliver us to freedom. The sound of my lifestyle. I got my headphones on and my microphone blazing. My mind's orbiting the outer limits, so I'm looking from the outside, trying to make sense of it. This is World War III in the making. The ways of the beast, humanity forsaken. Pyramids, take it back to the Holy Land. Mankind being born from the holy sand. Bad news, man, back to reality. Kids still dying off of welfare tragedy. Soldiers strapped up and ready for war. You a pawn in this game while I'm standing under guard. Battle scar shogun, destroy enemies in the name of the one who creates all things. To Babylon, the destination, bring assassination to the illuminating ones.
Closing in on the final days. Murder, drugs, and money, the suicidal ways. Okay, yeah, I can relate, but I won't let nothing hold me back, cause I got the faith.
Me too, homie, I can see through the phony. Try to stay alive, the movement will survive. And teach the understanding of life. When the teaching session begins, we burn them, ripping up the mic.
At times, it gets too much to take. They protect and serve, but I can't trust the jakes. So who do we look to for protection? My hand is calling for the grasp of the weapon. Keep stepping before I do something that I will regret. Who's going and who's coming? Get into formation and keep the steady pacing into no man's land to witness many slayings. Ain't speaking on war, I'm speaking on life. And I ain't locked behind walls, I'm seeing through the hype. I feel it too, I know the world's killing you. Wearing that Teflon vest, but misery is peeling through. Shook off death a couple of times. Drug deal went bad when I was hustling dimes. Now with 45 cal up in my face, seconds from my non-existence, just another case. Closing in on the final days. Murder, drugs, and money, the suicidal ways. Okay, yeah, I can relate, but I won't let nothing hold me back, cause I got the faith.
Me too, homie, I can see through the phony. Try to stay alive, the movement will survive. And teach the understanding of life. When the teaching session begins, we burn them, ripping up the mic.
Someone please tear my eyes out. Kicked ignoring the words, I give up. Fuck everything I talk about. Yeah, right, thought you had me for a second. I made your wish come true, now listen to my session. You want to forsake me? Make me quit, my struggle prevent me from fulfilling the destiny. I'll race from a bottomless pit, breaking chains of social oppression. Are you listening, Father? This is the closest thing to a confession. I'm moving forward, leaving all negative things behind. I have no spare time to waste. My enemies are closing in, invading the environment. I can't spend my energy convincing non-believers. Listen listen to the words and then decide true or false. I don't ask for nothing, so please keep the pity. Believers hear the message, now respect this epiphany. Closing in on the final days. Murder, drugs, and money, the suicidal ways. Okay, yeah, I can relate, but I won't let nothing hold me back, cause I got the faith.
Me too, homie, I can see through the phony. Try to stay alive, the movement will survive. And teach the understanding of life. When the teaching session begins, we burning them, ripping up the mic.
Closing in on the final days. Murder, drugs, and money, the suicidal ways. Okay, yeah, I can relate, but I won't let nothing hold me back, cause I got the faith.
Me too, homie, I can see through the phony. Try to stay alive, the movement will survive. And teach the understanding of life. When the teaching session begins, we burning them, ripping up the mic.
You all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like this. No more lyrical sounds, here to break down, overcame opponents. The optical illusion, took the time to write down songs to bless the ages. I'm lifeless, the microchip, broke between my eyes socket. My thought process comparable to Socrates. The way I spit philosophies, we animate democracy. I'll grow leaders, undermine the people. I gave you what I could, now it's up to you to teach them. Apocalyptic future, with nuclear warheads. The genocide of mankind will be hit to the end. The roast from the concrete, reborn again with a full-scale analogy. Yo, Papa, hang on to me, cause I ain't going nowhere. So get used to me, the individual with a closest mentality. Reaching to the galaxy, traveling at light speed. I'm brighter than the sun when the sky begins to darken. I'm modern day's marksman, sniper from the balcony. I'm scoping out the president with accuracy. It's been way too long, but we still remain slaves. A victim to ourselves, will we ever break the chains? Posted on the corner selling death to your people. You wonder why they hate me. I educate my people, constantly evolving like historical facts. Only you rap. I'm on the battlefield busting back. Speaking on the government, not democracy. I mean the leaders of the country. Political economy, speaking like a prodigy. Riding with the cavalry, a black bandana on my face, create tragedies. Understand how it all happened. When the Twin Towers fell, it put this world into a panic. Manipulate the planet, the social environment. They said it was Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden. The Bush administration taking effect and Dick Cheney. The hitman trying to make bank. The Holy War of Islam predicted in the transcript. The Aztec technology comparable to Egypt. Maybe I'm just walking the path the Lord gave me. Either way you look at it, this world will never break me. I stand alone on my own tone, and all I need in this world is the mic and headphones. A down ass chick to stand up on my right side. My mother and my brother, my number one supporters. You understand the flow, but the actions don't show it. I go at the end of yellow brick road, you fake on me. I done traveled through the space-time continuum to educate the children of the people. Remember that the devil plays tricks on the surface and the wicked. The only thing to fear is the act of non-believing. Skies begin to darken, fading like a blood clot. The revolution came sooner than you thought. You praying to your God, but tonight he's not. He's the angel of death, and